Hello, great people. The Minister of FCT, Nyesom Wike, has reacted to his expulsion from the People's Democratic Party. He disclosed that the PDP is starting their own dirty December in November. Things are happening very fast, and if you stick with me, I will be sharing 3 things with you on this episode and analyzing a lot of issues for you. The first thing that I'll be sharing with you is the video where Nyesom Wike was expelled. I will play a short clip from that, then I will share you Wike's reaction, then we'll dissect it as well. Then I'll also share with you the reaction of Governor Fintiri of Adamawa State, who seems to be backing Nyesom Wike. Fintiri was at the venue of the convention where Wike was expelled, but then within a night twinkle, there was a post on his X page saying that, well, I am at the convention, but I'm not in support of Nyesom Wike's expulsion. I will be presenting all this and breaking all these things down for you on this episode of Politics with your sure plug, Dr. Omosholadeji. If you are watching me and you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe to this channel so that as they drop the story as they hot, it could reach your hand real time. First, let us go and watch the video of Nyesom Wike's expulsion, just a short clip of it. But before we watch that video, let me say that this is my second recording on this topic. If you want an in-depth analysis as regards how Nyesom Wike was expelled, while he was expelled, how the PDP got here, and what will happen in the coming days, I would attach my first video to at the end of this video. It will be one of the 2 videos that will be recommended for you. Catch up with it for in-depth analysis. And this is my second recording on the particular topic. And watch out for so much more. And that's why you need to subscribe to this channel. Now, let us go and watch a short clip just to serve you a reminder of how Nyesom Wike was expelled. Then when we come back, we'll take Wike's reaction. Let's watch it.
I now put the question on this motion for the expulsion of some officers listed 1 to 11, beginning with Nyesom Wike, Ayo Payoshe, Senator Samuel Anyayu, Honorable Umar Bature, Ademi Ajibade, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Senator Mao, Honorable Austin Wachuku, Abraham Ama, George Dana, Chief Dan Obi, for the expulsion as per the motion raised ably by our elder statesman, citing our constitutional provisions as enumerated, that is Chief Olabode George, and ably seconded by my chairman, Mrs. Adamawa. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
There you have it. You just watched the video of Nyesom Wike's expulsion from the People's Democratic Party. How did Nyesom Wike react to this? There is a post by Nyesom Wike's media aide, Larry Olayinka, and he has this to say to the People's Democratic Party, which is that the party is starting their own dirty December in November. Let me read the post of Larry Olayinka to you. It says, they went to Ibadan to start dirty December in November. When people decide to start their own dirty December in November, one can't but ignore whatever comes out of their mouth. So what Nyesom Wike is saying through his media aid here is that, well, whether na suspend me or not, that one now no problem. It no concern me. All waiting now they do, not just nonsense. That is what Lady Olayinka is trying to say here on behalf of Nyesom Wike. Now let me read it further to say they gathered in Ibadan to do social party, enjoy themselves, and get intoxicated. They are free to say anything. Got intoxicated. Well, most of the people that are there, people don't know them as people that get intoxicated every now and then. The only person that there is public record about is serial intoxication is your principal, Nyesom Wike. So, Lady Olayinka, are you by any means intoxicated when you wrote this? Or is it that you are imagining that your principal is there? Now, he says, Lady Olayinka, Senior Special Assistant Public Communications and Social Media to the FCT Minister. That is the reaction of Nyesom Wike. Now, I haven't read Nyesom Wike's reaction to you. Before I dissect some things for you, let me take the reaction of Governor Amadu Fintiri on what you can term a betrayal, depending on how you look at it, because Amadu Fintiri was at the convention, or was at the venue of the PDP convention. He was there with them. The suspension of Nyesom Wike, Ayo Fayoshe, Samanyawu, totaling 11 persons were announced right in his presence, and Amadu Fintiri decided to not say anything, only for his tweet to surface that is not in support of the expulsion of Nyesom Wike. So if you look at it, is this a betrayal? Because you are part and parcel of the people that were at the convention. If you don't want Nyesom Wike to be expelled, why did you join the convention in the first place? Because why not support the position of Nyesom Wike? Nyesom Wike does not want the convention to hold, and because he doesn't want the convention to hold, he stayed away from the convention. So you, if you are not satisfied with what is going on there, why did you attend the convention in the first place? So is Amadu Fintiri a fifth columnist? I would also dissect for you in a moment, after reading Fintiri's post, why Fintiri may have taken that particular position, despite the fact that he and Wike appears not to be the best of friends. That's what you get on this channel, and that's why if you are watching me, do want to subscribe to this channel, because I will be breaking it down for you as it is hot. Now let us go to Fintiri's post. It reads, Right Honorable Amadu Umaru Fintiri, Governor of Adamawa State, wish to categorically state that I dissociate myself from the position of expelling the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory at Governor Wike from the official PDP. I believe this decision is not in the best interest of the party, and I will not be party to any attempt that could further plunge the PDP into unending crisis. As a faithful party member, my position is clear. I stand for peace and stability of the party of the PDP, and I will not support anything that could lead to its disintegration. I believe that peace and reconciliation are the only ways forward for our great party. Now, let me say something before I continue. Peace and reconciliation is the only way forward, right? I agree with you, Governor of Adamawa State. But what happens when the parties involved, particularly Nyesom Wike in this instance, does not want peace and apparently does not want reconciliation? What happens? Another question, and I'm posing this question to you, my dear viewers. What happens when there is a conflict and somebody that is a party to the conflict only wants peace and reconciliations on his own time? You know that when there is a crisis between two or more people, definitely everybody will try to do give and take, whereby you meet at the middle ground. But what is happening right now is that Nyesom Wike apparently wants peace on his own term, and the political stakeholders in the PDP, they know that the peace on Wike's terms means the total ridiculing of the party in the 2027 presidential election. So as much as I agree with the governor of Adamawa State, as much as I agree with him, but then my question to him and some of the supporters of Nyesom Wike is that what happens when a man wants peace and reconciliation strictly on his own terms? What happens? What happens when a man is in a political party, the PDP, and he openly discloses that he's going to work for the emergence of the person in another party, the APC, in person of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? What action should be taken under that circumstance? If they give Nyesom Wike what he wants, and the PDP asks him that, Wike, okay, now you need to be a loyal party man, can Nyesom Wike sacrifice his allegiance to APC and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu just for him to be a loyal party man? Apparently, no. So the people in the PDP, they are wise, and they know they can see the handwriting on the wall. Nyesom Wike is not even hiding his intention anyway. So I see this statement by the governor as just trying to play to the gallery, because he himself knows the answer, except if he himself is one of the fifth columnists trying to align with Bola Ahmed Tinubu for his emergency 2027. Let me hear from you in the comment section. What do you think about the post of Governor Amadu Fintiri in all of this? Now, let me continue his statement to you. Say, I urge all stakeholders to work towards healing the divisions within the party and to strive for unity and cohesion. As a party man, I am committed to supporting efforts that promote peace, stability, and progress within the PDP. Let me reiterate that my position is guided by the desire for peace and reconciliation, and I will continue to work towards achieving this goal. Well, the only thing that will bring peace and reconciliation, as asserted by myself, is if PDP can work only and strictly on Wike's terms, and that will mean the total eradication of the party. And you know what that means if Nigeria does not have a reasonable opposition. Now, let us go into some of these issues. Let's dissect further. You see, Fintiri has a right of opinion and choice. Let us be clear about that. The governor of Adamawa State, he has a right of opinion and choice. But if his allegiance is to the PDP constitution, he knows that Nyesom Wike deserves to be expelled. He knows, because in the constitution of the People's Democratic Party, if his allegiance is to it, it is stated there that you cannot do anti-party activities. You cannot serve God and Mammon at the same time, as they used to say in the biblical realm. Now, you cannot be in the PDP and be serving the government of the APC and still have a Fintiri to be working against the PDP and be speaking against the PDP. So Fintiri has the right of choice and opinion. I'm not debating that, but if his allegiance is to PDP, he knows Nyesom Wike deserves to be expelled. Now, let us dig it further, which is that politics is a game of interest. Yes, you heard me right. Politics is a game of interest. Fintiri's interest is apparently not protected in the emerging structure that the PDP convention will produce, hence its alliance with Wike. Do you know that there are some people that they necessarily don't agree with Wike? They don't like Wike, but then if Nyesom Wike's action will protect their own interest, then they would agree with Nyesom Wike, in the sense that politics, as I said, is a game of interest. There are some people that are not Wike's close ally, but they are not satisfied with the PDP convention. For instance, former Senate President Bukola Saraki is one of them. Governor Lamido, former governor of Jigawa Sule Lamido, is also one of them, and now Governor Amadu Fintiri. So what I see is that Fintiri's interest is apparently not protected in the emerging structure, hence his allegiance with Nyesom Wike. But I can assure you that there will be serious political gymnastics and legal fireworks in the days ahead. There will be serious political gymnastics. You will see a lot of argument, counter-argument, alignment, and realignment in the days ahead. And I can assure you that the Nigerian court will be busy. But are you thinking what I'm thinking as regards what the action of the court will be? Because for anything that it's worth, this crisis is of benefit to the APC. So is the APC going to give Nyesom Wike the necessary backing that it needs to destabilize and demobilize the PDP? Definitely you will see what will happen in the days ahead. But I can tell you that if the PDP continues like this, if the crisis continues, if the big wigs are not able to act maturely, definitely you can be rest assured that PDP will lose in 2027. And not only that, the party will scatter to pieces. The party will scatter beyond what any Nigerian can imagine. And you know, Nyesom Wike is a man of trouble. He will give PDP the trouble. In fact, he will give PDP double trouble now that he has been expelled from the party. And I know that Bola Ahmed Tinubu must be rejoicing at the moment that, wow, the major opposition party, the party that has the most stable structure in Nigeria, is in this crisis. Does this mean that we have an easy win in 2027? Surely Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be rejoicing by now. But I can say that all parties should try and reconcile and be matured, just so that Nigeria's democracy can be strengthened. It's been an interesting time with you. Subscribe, turn on your notification button, catch up with my past videos. See you in my next video. I love you all sincerely.